kind of a staple here at Rockwood now. So how would you describe Rockwood in one word?
That's a hard question.
Everyone's been saying that.
It's 2 words.
No, it's a hyphenated.
That's 2 words.
See, there's 2 words I would choose,
Well, you can name
and I
2.
don't know which one to decide.
I mean, I like fun.
My 2 words are work and fun, right? And I don't know which one I
How
I
about
feel
fun work?
It's not a word.
Well, but it's a
How about
description.
That's a word.
Fork.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say fork. I'm gonna go with fork.
Cool.
Yeah.
Fork is
It's like fun and work combined.
But fork is already taken for.
How about,
No, it's F-U-W-O-R.
how about, wait, I got it.
Fart.
Fork.
Funk.
How about Ferk?
I don't like that.
Okay, he gave his answer.
I'm gonna go.
What's yours?
Ferk.
Come on.
Oh, sweet. What's your real answer? Real answer?
One word to describe Rockwood.
Oh, I got it. Often stock.
It's
What is
Bach.
that?
Not a word.
Often stock, like Woodstock together with often
Oh.
stock. Thank you. Thank you.
Oh.
No,
Rebrand?
no, it's called Rockwood.
Yeah, but Woodstock is where they had the festival.
Where the hell were you 3 years ago?
Often stop.
I'm just gonna go with fun.
Fun.
Cool. What do you think
It's
makes
the beginning of
How's
the
that
weekend.
Rob?
Rob?
I've been here. I've also been here for 6 days.
He's like,
so
I'm
I'm
done.
not as sleep deprived as
Whirlwind,
you
I
guys.
said whirlwind.
Whirlwind, yeah.
Cool. And what do you think makes this weekend and festival special and like different from conventions that you guys regularly do?
I think it's a lot looser in general,
Yeah,
more
structure.
intimate. I feel like we get more time with the fans, more time than we get in the United States. And yeah, it's just intimate and it's all music. Yeah, that's the big difference. It's like it's all just playing music the whole weekend. And that's cool. That's
And a
fun.
whirlpool, like you said.
Whirlwind. I said
Whirlwind. No, you didn't say whirlpool.
This is why nothing gets done in Loudens. Answer to that question.
I can't tell one ends really quick.
It ends with Borja. Wherever Borja is in the chain, it ends with Borja.
It's true.
Work.
So is there a collab or a duet that you would like to try or that you're looking forward to that you can tease about?
Well,
This
right
year?
now you're catching us like right after the sound check where we've been rehearsing with everybody. And this is a particularly tough one for us because normally we have another drummer and another bass player that we can kind of sub in and out. But those guys aren't here this year because Rob had a baby and Cooper had a passport problem. So it's all us. We're the really only band because Left and Laurel's not doing that we know of any covers. So I guess my answer to that question is yes, all of them. I'm looking forward to trying them out.
What was the question?
Are there
Like a
any-
collab or a
duets
duet?
you're looking forward to that
Yeah.
you'd like to do, or I think we're doing them.
Yeah, I think we're
And
doing
just-
them all.
We're
We're
learning
all
doing-
duets.
Duets,
We're still learning
trios.
a lot of them.
Yeah, Brianna already talked a bit about that she's gonna do a song with you. I think,
Right.
And then like, yeah.
I don't know what that is yet, but I'm gonna find out.
She also didn't tell us.
With who?
Brianna.
Because the reality is no one has decided.
That's pretty much, and that's one of the things.
That's one of the
Rockwood
beauties
is.
of Rockwood, yeah.
Yeah.
Is that we
You
show
can-
up and we
You can go
improvise.
on stage and make a fool of yourself.
I'm doing
Yeah,
a couple
we're-
things with Emily Swallow I'm looking forward to.
And since this is obviously a fan base of a lot of nerds and geeks and all these kind of people, is there something you've maybe picked up from a fan because they recommended it to you, or maybe that you saw, oh, I like this thing, I might get geeky about that, or is there something general that you're nerdy and geeky about?
Mike?
I'm nerdy about Star Wars.
Yeah.
So, you watched The Mandalorian
I
yet?
did watch Mandalorian. And
How is it?
it's great.
Oh, I
can't
So you don't have it yet, right?
No, it
yeah,
comes out in
you
March.
don't?
It comes out in March
Get
here.
it here till March.
We're
'Cause
being
I tried to
tortured.
download Disney Plus in London, and it said, "Sorry, you're out of the region." Even
Yep.
with the VPN
Yeah.
wouldn't work.
Huh.
Yeah.
And they're hip to that.
Even with
I'm
the
sure they're
VPN.
hip to that.
I would say that I'm a nerd when it comes to Pearl Jam. I'm a big Pearl Jam nerd,
Yeah.
fan club member since 1994. So yeah, that's what I'm a fan club. And of course, a big Star Wars fan. He just went to this Funko Pop opening in LA.
Yeah, in LA. They're opening up a flagship store.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, they have a big Star Wars room.
Life size C3PO and R2D2.
Like Funko
Uncle
Pop
Dad's Brothers,
version.
yeah.
Oh, lovely.
I'll need to
Hey,
go to
check it
that.
out.
Yeah,
You
she's
should
going
look
to
at his
LA in
pictures.
December.
What about you?
Yeah.
You nerd out or
Uh,
Packards? You're kind of
Packers,
Yeah,
you're kind of nerd
Packers,
about that.
Star Wars,
Yeah.
poker.
You're like a fan of poker? You like
He's a
nerd
nerd.
out over like the people who are really good at poker?
Yeah, a little bit.
Really? You
Yeah.
nerd out over like,
I read like poker blogs.
Do you have like posters of like a dude with sunglasses?
No, not on that level. But
Do you watch
posters
like?
of
World Series of Poker.
2004, 2005,
I don't have my- I don't
2006.
have
Give me two hands.
It's got 4 years in a row, man.
yeah, give me 2 hands.
He lost all his money in 2 hands.
That's Pete the River Johnson. That's right.
I
Got to see him once in Vegas.
Hey, I
There,
don't know-
there
I
are
don't know
more
what the
poker
problem-
nerds
problems
out
with Pete the
there
River.
than you would think.
Probably.
I used to work as a poker
Diamond
dealer.
Dave.
Yeah.
Billy, what are you a nerd of?
I just think I'm just a nerd. So whatever it is.
You are, I would say you're a nerd fan of like guitar.
Yeah.
Gadgets.
Accessories,
I'm a nerd
yes.
with gadgets. I'm a nerd with gadgets lead into video games, which lead into
Oh, yeah.
certain genres, sci-fi, which
Yeah.
lead into me building a spaceship.
Can I tell him the story where we're on the plane and he's got his wireless,
Don't
he's got
do it.
his wireless controller
know what
and he's
it's about.
playing all these games on his iPad. This wireless control on the airplane.
With the Bluetooth?
Yeah, it was awesome.
Is it Bluetooth, right?
Yeah, it was trippy.
Yeah, there's a new update
And
that you can play the
He's
PS
sitting there
controller
doing this
on
at
the
the
iPad.
plane.
I don't understand.
But is it connected to your, it's not connected to your
No, it's
home?
No, what I can connect through my home.
Right, but you have to have a fast enough internet
Right.
connection.
What's the app you're playing on?
This is a game from the Apple Arcade.
Oh, so it's not like you're not playing
But
Red
you
Dead
can pair
Redemption.
up your
But he
PS4
could.
controller to your iPad and play all the games.
Okay.
It's
Good
pretty
to know.
trippy.
So you're all very busy. Have you had time or energy to work on new material? And is there something you can tease that us fans can look forward to in the coming months?
We were talking about
And
that
just
today.
talking about the today.
Yeah, we've been working on a bunch of new stuff. Songs have been written. We find the time to get together to sort of take them to the next level. But there's songs that are written.
Yeah, we have to Swainify them.
We said to Swainify them. I sent the guys like 12 songs about a month ago. I've got like 20 other songs I've written. And so yeah, we just need to get in the same room and work on them. But yeah, I mean, definitely we'll have an album out new album next year for sure.
Nice.
Yeah, isn't that fair to say? Yeah.
Yeah.
With so many albums coming out, it's just a matter of finding the right time to put it out.
That's
you know?
very
Yeah.
true.
Everybody's got new stuff coming out. But
I feel like it's like Frogger.
Find your slot.
There it is, there it is, guys.
yeah.
So you've already recorded an acoustic album and you released a live album. Is there any other milestone goals that you would like to accomplish as a band?
Well, I mean, apart from putting out a new album next year, we want to. We've always wanted to put out an album of B-sides. We have a lot of songs. Definitely an album, at least one album's worth of songs that didn't make it on other albums, or demos that weren't quite made into fully recorded. So I've always wanted to put out those, like an album of B-sides.
Like a devil in your office.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that would be fun. We've also joked about this with the station breaks too, like a greatest hits. That's
great.
With the station breaks, we've
Splitting
only
the
had one
scenes was
album.
kind of bad.
Yeah.
Splitting the scenes is kind of that, yeah.
But, like, our own spin on it, like, we chose the best hits.
Yeah.
Yeah. The other thing I'd like to do is, I keep talking about it, is putting out like a coffee table book of like lyrics, and like I've got so many old Louden Swain paraphernalia from the early days when we would tour, when we would have to, only way we could get out the word we were on tour was by putting up flyers and literally posting them around the city. So I've got old flyers and lyrics,
pictures.
handwritten lyrics and stuff like that. I think
That would be super cool.
fans
Yeah.
would like,
Yeah, that would be-
and you know, old pictures.
Pictures of the gifts we received, you know.
Yeah. You also joked about the rock opera we're gonna write.
That's all you meant.
You joke,
Really, it's not.
we would
we
go
were
and
like,
see that.
yeah, signed.
Yeah, we know we were already casting it. We were like,
Get Lisa Berry. in there.
Lisa Berry
Yeah.
would play what?
Angela.
She'd play Angela the Angel.
Yeah, she did.
And then,
Who was the overachiever? Like,
Oh.
someone played the overachiever.
yeah, was it Gil?
I think it was Gil.
Gil. But we were casting it based on our songs we've already written.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like a rock opera.
Tommy, right?
Yeah, basically like Tommy. But yeah, Gil was the overachiever. Lisa was Angela. And there's somebody else. I felt like somebody.
I think Gabe had to be in there somewhere. I feel like we found.
Yeah,
a spot.
we found a spot for Gabe. I can't remember what it was.
Maybe he's the overachiever.
Maybe.
Anyway,
Could be an overachiever.
yeah.
And the last question is, are there any artists or bands that have inspired you lately that you've maybe rediscovered or newly discovered? Anyone?
Well, just this morning we were, the three of us flew together and we got here and we didn't have, our rooms weren't ready. So they put us in this, in Dominic's room. And
Thank you, Dominic.
shout out to Dominic. And,
Sorry about the back.
And sorry about that.
the Black Crowes have just gotten back together and we've always been fans of the Black Crowes. And so we just sat there listening to old Black Crow song and we're just getting jazzed about that. Also,
Just played the Troubadour last night.
yeah.
Yeah.
And we've also been, lately we've been inspired by the Cars and the passing of Rico Kasich made us kind of rediscover the Cars. We're also listening to the Cars and saying we'd like to write an album sort of inspired by that music, which is so timeless.
Sounds
Pop, rock, you know. But yeah, that's, I don't know,
Yeah.
so you guys have a different answer to that question?
No?
Norton?
Personally, is there anything that you're inspired by today? Like
I inspire you.
I always
Daily.
love it when I always love it
Johnny
when,
the River.
I always love it when people that we're playing with, especially like here, or whether it's here on the convention, like send something that we haven't done before, like or a band that I haven't listened to, like I don't know if it was Emily that suggested something, or I mean even Lisa Berry has suggested some stuff that like I hadn't heard before, and that's always cool to see what other people are listening to.
But like the songs we're playing for Emma, we're playing the 2 songs of Emma's
Yeah.
that Emma wrote for her album.
Yeah, and they're great. And they're fun.
Yeah, and they're not like we normally play.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's cool.
Yeah, I think inevitably the more covers we do for people, because we're not a cover band, but the more we have to do covers for people, ultimately we're inspired by that, and it seeps its way into our music in other
It
ways.
definitely helped us grow and
Yeah.
Yeah.
evolve.
And this also makes us as fans like discover new bands. 'Cause
Yeah.
You're like,
Yeah.
oh, that's a cover of this song. I don't
Yeah.
know that. I want to listen to that, and so
Yeah.
that kind of works out.